Judge Aileen Cannon in Southern Florida has once again decided, for no legal reason whatsoever, to protect Donald Trump from having the entire world know the full extent of his crimes. For those of you who have not been following along, which I don't blame you, it's, not something that's a super sexy story. It's not in the news frequently, but it is something I have repeatedly talked about over the last couple weeks. And that is the fact that down in South Florida, in Judge Aileen Cannon's courtroom, there has been an ongoing battle over the Jack Smith report. Jack Smith, of course, the former special prosecutor who, according to insiders, Trump said he had him dead to rights. But they have been fighting to release part 2 of his report that dealt specifically with Donald Trump's theft of classified documents from the White House. So, Judge Cannon finally came out on Monday of this week and said, for the last time and for finality, that report can never, ever, ever see the light of day. And in her ruling, she actually ordered the Department of Justice, which she doesn't technically have authority over, to never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, release that report because she said it would contravene basic notions of fairness and justice for Trump. It would be unfair to Donald Trump to release the report on his criminal activities, even though the charges were dropped by you dumbass. So he's not going to be re-prosecuted. So how is that unfair? And how, might I ask, is being unfair illegal? Right? I mean, sure, there are times when being unfair to somebody based on their race or gender or sexuality is legally unfair, and, you can find yourself in a world of legal problems from doing that. But Donald Trump is not any kind of protected class, okay? He's one dude who did things that he was going to be prosecuted for until you stepped in and saved him. And releasing the report that was compiled at the expense of our tax dollars is not unfair to him. He won. He prevailed. He became president again. Nobody's going to jail. So I need Judge Cannon to come out and explicitly tell us all how in the hell it is unfair that we can't ever see the report that we paid for. Because I think anybody with common sense understands we paid for it. It's actually only unfair if we don't ever get to see it. Trump will not face any legal consequences from whatever is in that report. It'll never happen, ever. But somehow, in her twisted, warped little I want to be on the Supreme Court mind, she says it's unfair. And don't ever forget, the reason she is doing what she is doing is because she seems to think she will end up on that Supreme Court when Scalia or Alito step down, which will happen before Trump leaves office. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.